Undoubtedly, former Mayor Cianci's career spanned years. He was a dynamic, hands-on politician who, as you just heard from several people, loved the city of Providence. He developed a loyal group of supporters who carried him through his trouble with the law as well. Eyewitness News anchor Mike Montecalvo has a look back at the life and career of Vincent Buddy Cianci.
Vincent Buddy Cianci Jr.'s story is truly a tale of two men. The first, a corrupt city official who was convicted and sent to federal prison. The second, an innovative and beloved leader who many credit for revitalizing the city of Providence. Cianci grew up in Cranston's Laurel Hill neighborhood. He graduated from Moses Brown and went on to earn bachelor's, master's, and law degrees. Cianci served in the Army from 1966 to 1969. When he returned home, he was appointed Special Assistant Attorney General for the state of Rhode Island, working as a prosecutor for the Organized Crime Unit. His highest profile case was against notorious mob boss Raymond Patriarca. Cianci famously poked holes in the powerful crime boss's alibi by proving that a Roman Catholic priest lied on the stand. In 1973, he married Sheila Bentley. Months later, she gave birth to the couple's only child, their daughter, Nicole. Cianci resigned from the Attorney General's office in 1974 to run for mayor of Providence. He beat Democratic Mayor Joseph Dorley by just 709 votes. He promised a bold new beginning for the capital city. In his first years in office, he quickly made his mark, threatening layoffs to try and end a budget stalemate. City workers pushed back, staging a massive protest that caused garbage to pile up on the streets. Cianci brought in temporary workers and ordered Providence police armed with shotguns to ride garbage trucks as the scabs cleaned the streets in the dead of night. The dramatic standoff eventually ended in a budget compromise. Cianci also started making major moves to revitalize the city, improving Roger Williams Park Zoo, authorizing a controversial tax break for the Biltmore Hotel so it could be renovated, and redesigning Kennedy Plaza. In 1983, his wife of 10 years, Sheila Bentley, filed for divorce. Then came allegations of a brutal assault that would scar his political career forever. Investigators say that Cianci was told that Bristol contractor Raymond DeLeo had been having an affair with his estranged wife. On March 20th, 1983, Cianci assaulted DeLeo with a fireplace log, an ashtray, and a lit cigarette while his chauffeur, a Providence police patrolman, restrained DeLeo. Cianci pleaded no contest to assault charges and was given a 5-year suspended sentence. 2 days later, the promising young mayor was forced to end his political career early, announcing his resignation on live television.
I said I didn't know.
In 1985, he was hired by WHJJ Radio as a talk show host. He dabbled in real estate and became a businessman, opening a pair of restaurants. A year after his suspended sentence ended, Cianci planned an epic political comeback, announcing his candidacy for the office of mayor, this time running as an independent. He won and served as mayor again from 1991 to 2002. During this time, Cianci was credited with revitalizing the downtown area. The Providence Place Mall was built, the Boston Bruins AHL affiliate moved to the capital city, and a major river relocation project uncovered and redirected 3 bodies of water to form the award-winning Water Place Park, leading to Waterfire, which helped return a sense of pride to a city once down on its luck. But on April 28, 1999, Cianci's incredible rise was once again about to come crashing down. Operation Plunderdome burst onto the scene. Federal investigators raided City Hall offices. One by one, city officials, employees, and contractors started to fall. But Cianci denied any involvement.
You're not going to find any stains on this jacket.
2 years after the initial indictments, the second wave of charges hit. On April 2nd, 2001, a federal grand jury indicted Cianci and 5 others, alleging the mayor ran a criminal enterprise from City Hall.
I'm not going to be convicted of any of this. I'm going to be found not guilty.
His trial began on April 22nd. After more than 2 months of testimony, the jury convicted Cianci of 1 charge, racketeering conspiracy, acquitting him of 11 other counts. He was sentenced to serve 64 months at Fort Dix in New Jersey. He appealed and tried to have his sentence reduced, but was denied. On May 30th, 2007, Buddy left federal prison and checked into a halfway house in Boston. About 3 weeks later, he moved to his nephew's house in East Greenwich to begin his home confinement chapter of his sentence. A month after that, his monitoring bracelet was removed, making Buddy Cianci a free man for the first time in 4.5 years. He soon returned to the radio airwaves, working at WPRO and later becoming the chief political commentator at WLNE. On April 20th, 2012, personal tragedy struck. Buddy's only child, Nicole, was found dead of an apparent drug overdose in a Providence apartment. The mother of 3 was just 38 years old. Cianci served for a total of 21 years and became Providence's longest-sitting mayor and the country's longest-serving mayor of a city with a population over 100,000 people. He tried to add to that total in 2014, running for mayor again, but Cianci came up short, losing the race to Mayor Jorge Elorza. Buddy has often said that his greatest accomplishment is more than fixing crumbling sidewalks or moving rivers. His greatest accomplishment was raising the self-esteem of the city of Providence.